Is it rolling? Hey everybody, it's me, Scott Beauty, and I am back with another hot video. Today I am exposing myself. So you guys have been asking me for more story times, more YouTube videos, and today I just figured why not just lay it all out there for you guys. So let me just say this. I made this video probably about 8 to 9 months ago. It was probably like a little minute ago. When this situation was like still fresh. And a lot of people were like hurt and felt some type of way about me posting the video. So I deleted it. So if you've seen this video before and you're a previous subscriber, just enjoy the story time again. But I'm reposting it, and this time I'm going to tell the story a little bit different. Last time I gave you guys the backstory, so I didn't seem like the villain. But honestly, I did what I did. I'm gonna be the villain regardless. Either way, if I tell the backstory or if I don't, it's still gonna, people still may be offended. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, I'm gonna just get straight to the story, and I'm not gonna give y'all no backstory because that's a whole different thing. I'm gonna just get straight to the tea. Today we're gonna be talking about how I got caught up with my side piece by my main piece. And yeah, I was young and dumb, even though that was like a year ago. I was in a state of, I didn't really know like what I wanted, who I was. I was still finding myself. So situations happen, you learn and you move on. And so that's what I did. But now I can talk about it. I mean, I could talk about it 8 months ago, but I'm really gonna talk about it now because y'all want a story time. So I'm gonna just give y'all, like I said, no backstory. I'm gonna be using secret names, and we're just gonna get into it. My side piece, which we're gonna call the side piece, Bob, okay? So my side piece Bob was at my house one day, and we were literally like we were just in the bed watching movies and just chilling. Like the day before, it was like a very traumatic day, I guess you could say. So like we weren't really trying to, so anyways, the day before something had happened, and that was like craziness in itself. But we were just chilling, watching movies, relaxing, laying in bed, whatever. My main piece, whose name will be Billy, so Bob and Billy. Billy is my main piece, Bob is my side piece, and I'll leave it on the screen somewhere so y'all will remember when y'all know who is who, because I'm not trying to reveal no identity because that's not what we do. We don't do that. So basically, Billy, which was my main piece / like real babe, whatever, texted me. It was like, what are you doing? Like, hello, like, and I was texting back very short and very slow because, like I said, like I was with my side piece, so I'm like, chill, I'm doing me, chill, chill, baby girl. And so so texting me, Billy was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm laying down. And then Billy FaceTimed me, and I was like, please. So Billy FaceTimed me, and I did not answer it. And I think that's what kind of struck the nerve. But I'm laying in the bed with my side piece, so I couldn't answer on FaceTime. So I'm like, okay. And then Billy asked me, why didn't you answer your FaceTime? And I was like, I was doing something. I said, it was like the most stupidest excuse in that time. But what I did not know, that there was a lot of chit-chatting going on outside of where I was, and a lot of people telling other people's business going on. So I didn't really know that Billy knew like what I was doing. I thought that maybe Billy just had a rough day, and Billy was like, what are you doing? And I just pissed Billy off because I didn't answer my FaceTime. So I didn't really worry about it. I was still like booed up. I'm like, ciao, whatever. So I'm laying in my bed, and like I said, it was stuff that was happening behind the scenes of this whole incident, that I didn't find out until like later on, that someone had told Billy that I was messing with Bob and that Bob was at my house. This was when Bob was at my house, I had other people there. So it wasn't just me and Bob, it was other people involved, which I have to know now that not only try not to get caught, but don't have other people around when you're doing dirt, because 9 times out of 10 somebody in that group is going to snitch on you. So I got snitched on. That was that. So anyways, chilling in the bed, whatever. And me and Billy stopped texting. So after Billy called and FaceTimed me, I didn't answer, and we just stopped texting. So that was that. We just stopped texting. Still, Bob was still at my house. Bob was at my house for the whole time. Okay, so skip to a little bit later. So I had Bob went to go get in the shower or go in the bathroom, and I'm laying in the bed and I heard my front door open, but like I said, people were there, so it didn't really click in my head like, okay, like somebody's here, until someone bust in my bedroom door. It was Billy. I was like, oh crap. But in that moment, I wasn't really scared, because I was just like, what is this? Like, I got set up. Somebody did tell me that they were on the way with Billy, but I'm thinking Billy is just dropping them off. I'm not thinking that Billy is gonna come upstairs and be like, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, I wasn't in my right mind, but we stopped texting because I didn't answer my FaceTime. So in that point, I'm like, all right, bro, Billy's gonna drop these people off, and then Billy's gonna leave. Billy's not gonna stay. Billy's just gonna drop them off because Billy's mad, so I don't expect Billy to come inside. So I'm like, okay, Billy's coming, but at the same time, me not using my common sense, I'm like, okay, I should have been like, well, why is Billy coming? Like, but I was just like, whatever, like I didn't care. So anyways, so as soon as Bob closed the bathroom door, Billy came busting into my bedroom, and I was like, and all I could do was just like laugh. And the crazy thing about it is, like, ever since I was little, I always laughed when I got in trouble. So it was just like, what are you doing here? Like, it was like awkward laugh. And woo child. So Billy, me and Billy, like, we argued for a little bit, and my whole point, like, nobody would really understand from my point of view, like, how I felt and why I did what I did. But I felt like as if somebody is constantly showing you that they do not want to be with you, then you have every right to do whatever you want to do. That's just how I see it. But, you know, not everybody sees things that way. Everybody takes things in different ways, in different contexts. But for me, it was like, okay, well, I'm constantly showing you that I want you and you don't want to be with me. Billy, what are you doing? No type of like response, even though I do know that there were things going on behind the scene in Billy's life that maybe altered the commitment. It was a lot of things that took place that were very questionable to me, that were like, okay, well, is it because of this or is it because of that? So in the moment, I still, like, to this day, like, I still don't feel like I was super wrong for doing what I did. Obviously lying about it and saying like, no, I'm not messing with this person, and like messing with two people at the same time is definitely bad. But I feel like if I would have been more honest, like, just, yeah, like, this is what it is, the whole situation would have been totally different. But me trying to be a player, trying to juggle two balls at one time, yeah, no, it didn't work out. So we argued, and when Billy came in, we argued, and it was just a lot of screaming and rustling and tussling. No, we didn't fight, but we did rustle and tussle around a little bit. Like, nothing crazy. But then the last thing well, not really the last thing happened. So before Billy left, Billy swiped like all my stuff off of my dresser, which I had glass candles, glass dishes, like things that are glass, and broke everything. I didn't realize that it was swiped that hard until I was like, bro, my stuff is broken. Like, what? And so that happened all while Bob was in the bathroom. Like, Bob was in the bathroom, literally. So after Billy came out, and me and Billy after Billy swiped everything off my dresser, I followed Billy outside. I'm like, why would you break all my stuff? And then that's when I seen that Bob was outside. And Bob was sitting outside with other people that were there at the house. And yeah, it was just crazy. So I followed Billy to the car, and then we talked a little bit, but it was more so like Billy was like really hurt by the situation. And in that moment, I feel like I was so caught up into myself. Like, I didn't see, like, why are you hurt? Like, my thing was like, you didn't want to be with me, so why are you so pressed? But at the same time, I had to understand that I was talking to people at 2 separate times, like 2 different people, almost leading them on. So I could understand why, you know, why they were mad in that moment. But yeah, so we talked a little bit at the car, which was like very weird because upstairs we were arguing, come downstairs talking. All along, me and Billy at the car, and Bob is literally right here. Me and Billy are right here. Bob's right here, like that close, like literally that close. And I'm surprised nothing else transpired. But there was nothing really, there would be no reason for anything else to transpire because technically I was the reason that all this happened. But oh my God, and so Billy Billy left, Bob got Bob's stuff and left, and yeah, that was yeah. And so me and Billy tried to work on something after that, but yeah, no, that just didn't happen. But all of this goes, so I go to tell y'all this story because for one, it happened in my life, and it was something that, and I feel like when you are still trying to find yourself, but also in a relationship, a lot of things can transpire and you not be ready for those things. Like things that you wouldn't even imagine that you would be tied up in. It's just like you get so caught up in trying to find ways out or try to make yourself happy that you hurt other people in the process. And I apologize for the situation. And no, for real though. But karma came around. Karma snapped me, bit me right in the butt, and I got paid back for what I did. So I'm not even worried about that anymore. But yeah, I just thought that maybe that story time would be something that I'm not trying to offend anyone or bring up any like old like past relationships because they're all irrelevant now. But the story time, y'all wanted the story time. But yeah, that was just crazy. But like I said, the best advice that I can give to you guys if you're finding yourself, it's okay to talk to multiple people at once. Don't get me wrong. I just want to say it is okay to talk to multiple people at once, especially if you're not in a relationship. But you can make sure that you are being 100% open with both parties. Yeah, I just feel like never again. Never again. I've grown. I've learned, I've grown, and all I can say is I'm thankful that it was a learning experience in general. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys enjoyed my story time, definitely comment down below if you guys want another story time. If you guys want to watch another story time, comment a book emoji if you want another story time. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't share, make sure you at least subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Turn on your post notifications so you see when I post and upload my next video, because these are videos you do not want to miss. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.